Hello to all. The purpose of opening statements are for the prosecution and the defendant to tell the facts about the case in which the jury will make its verdict on. Stein says opening statements have often been compared to movie trailers. Both are intended to provide an overview of the story to be told, to pique the audience's interest, and to highlight certain important elements that should receive particularly close attention. The order in which opening statements occur to the jury are the prosecution gives their opening statement, then thereafter the defendant is allotted time for their opening statement, or they have the option to give their statement at the conclusion of the government's case. The order is fair to me because if the defendant went before prosecution, the prosecution may be able to come up with counter arguments in their opening statement to counter what the defense is saying. For example, using evidence in a different order from when they originally planned, or gaining momentum on the defendant if they say self-incriminating things that may put them in a bind. In my opinion, on the significance of opening statements, the trial is both won or lost depending on several factors that the jury may be looking at. They give the prosecution and the defense a visual inspection, and at times, if the defendant does not look remorseful, that could be a reason for how a juror may decide for the verdict. One improvement I would make is the opening statements should be recorded so the jury is no longer able to judge a book by its cover. I believe this will help in the truth being ascertained without judgment before the evidence comes out. The notion of being able to argue within the opening statement should not be allowed. This should be done between the opening statement and conclusion while the evidence is present, so that the evidence speaks for the argument as it is presented and fought against. Thank you for listening. Star.